Are you looking for the best ultrawide monitors? In this video we will look at some of the best ultrawide monitors on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Samsung Odyssey Neo G9. The best monitor we've tested with an ultrawide screen is the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9, a great overall monitor versatile for different uses. It's considered a super ultra-wide monitor because it has a 49-inch screen and a 32:9 aspect ratio, equivalent to placing two 27-inch monitors side by side. This provides a lot of screen space for multitasking or an immersive gaming experience, and it has an aggressive 1000R curve that makes it easier to view the sides without turning your head too much. Still, it may take some time to get used to, especially if the picture has many straight lines. The large screen makes it a great choice for office use because there's plenty of space to open multiple windows simultaneously. It gets bright enough to fight glare and has good reflection handling. It's also an excellent gaming monitor because it has a 240Hz refresh rate and variable refresh rate (VRR) support to reduce screen tearing, and motion looks smooth, thanks to its quick response time. There's a newer version of this monitor, the Samsung Odyssey G95 SE, with even better motion handling thanks to its near-instantaneous response time. However, QD-OLEDs like that one are less versatile for different uses like productivity. Number 2. Dell Alienware AW3423DW. While the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 is an excellent gaming monitor, if you want something for dedicated PC gaming, there are other options with even better motion handling, like the Dell Alienware AW3423DW. This is because it has a QD-OLED panel with a near-instantaneous response time, which results in smoother motion handling than the Samsung. However, it's different from the Samsung in a few ways because it has a smaller 34-inch screen, meaning there's less space to view more of your game at once, but the smaller screen is also easier to see within your entire field of vision. It's an excellent gaming monitor that excels if you game in a dark room, as it has a near-infinite contrast ratio that results in perfect black levels. Its native G-Sync VRR support also makes it ideal if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, as it can take full advantage of it. However, if you have an AMD graphics card and prefer something with native FreeSync VRR instead, the Dell Alienware AW3423DWF is a slightly cheaper alternative with similar performance. Regardless of which one you get, they are both better for gaming than general work use because QD-OLEDs have the risk of permanent burn-in with constant exposure to the same static elements over time, like if you have Windows open all day. Still, it isn't as much of a concern for gaming. Number 3. LG 40WP95C/W. If you want an ultra-wide monitor mainly for work and productivity, check out the LG 40WP95C/W. It's very different from the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 and the Dell Alienware AW3423DW because it has a 40-inch screen with a 21:9 aspect ratio, meaning it has more screen area than the Dell, so you can easily open multiple windows at the same time. It also has a higher resolution, which means it has higher pixel density and incredible text clarity, so you won't have any issues reading fine text. What also makes this monitor great for office work is that it has two USB-C ports that each support Thunderbolt 4 and 96W of power delivery. This means you can easily connect a laptop to display an image from it and charge it at the same time, and it also has two other USB-A ports, so you can connect extra devices to the monitor if you don't have any free ports on your laptop. While it has decent peak brightness if you want to use it in a room with a few lights around, it doesn't get very bright. If that's important to you, the LG 38WN95C/W is another brighter option, but it has a lower resolution and worse text clarity. Number 4. Gigabyte M34WQ. If you're looking for an ultra-wide monitor on a budget, you can save a lot of money by getting a low-cost ultra-wide display with good value, like the Gigabyte M34WQ. While it isn't as good for work as the LG 40WP95C/W or gaming as the Dell Alienware AW3423DW, it's still very good for both uses. It has a 34-inch screen and 3440 x 1440 resolution like the Dell, but it uses a different panel type with better text clarity, which is why it's versatile for both work and play. It also has a quick response time at high refresh rates, meaning motion looks smooth, but there's more blur at lower refresh rates. It has a few office-oriented features, including a built-in KVM switch. It allows you to control two devices with the same keyboard and mouse, which is great if you connect a desktop and a laptop simultaneously. It also has a USB-C port that supports DisplayPort Alt mode, but because it's only limited to 15 W of power delivery, this isn't enough to charge your laptop while using it. Lastly, if you want to use it in a bright room, you'll be happy to know it has high peak brightness and great reflection handling.